For 76 years, Moriah College has been at the very heart of the Sydney Jewish community, a leading independent, modern Orthodox, Zionist Jewish day school that offers unrivaled educational and co-curricular opportunities, with Jewish life and learning central to all that we do. We have the critically important task of educating future generations of Jewish Australians to achieve personal excellence and to thrive in the 21st century, with pride in our Jewish identity and informed by the richness of our Jewish heritage. Our school is where Jewish children belong. It is a place where our history, faith, customs, religion, culture and identity are respected and upheld. From humble beginnings, we have become the largest Jewish day school in the Southern Hemisphere. We are very blessed to have the opportunity to educate and nurture our youth to be proud of who they are and what they can achieve. Our incredibly dedicated educators and support staff, together with you, our wonderful parents, have helped us realise our mission of encouraging children to be the very best version of themselves and to make a positive contribution. Today, we have thousands of alumni whose talents, interests and influence have permeated every corner of the globe. This year, there are over 1,640 children enrolled at Moriah College from 2 years of age through to year 12. And today, more than half of all Jewish children in Sydney who attend a Jewish school attend Moriah College. When I took on the role of college president just over 12 months ago, I did so knowing the enormity of the challenges that lay ahead. But together with those challenges, I could clearly see a number of significant opportunities. And, like one would expect, I was given some very wise advice and a lot of counsel at the time when I decided to take on the presidency. And there were 4 things that clearly stand out in my mind. Know that you are taking on the role as custodian of one of the greatest and most important organisations in the Jewish community. That you are in this role to continue building on the successes of those that have come before you, and without whose years of dedication and service, Moriah would not be the success that it is today. That all one can hope to do is to ensure that you leave Moriah in a better shape and in a better position than what it was when you commenced in the role. And finally, and probably the most important, leadership is not a popularity contest. It is about making tough decisions, having the best interests of the organisation at heart always, and standing true for what one believes in. So I feel proud and privileged to be leading the board as we pave the way forward for the college in a time where change is constant. When I addressed the college staff at the beginning of the 2019 academic year, some 7 months ago, I spoke about change. And I spoke that 2019 would be a year of change for the college. And I said that change isn't always easy, and sometimes it can present challenges for many of us. And while we can't control much of the world changing around us, what we can control is how we respond. We can choose to anticipate and embrace change, or to resist it. However, resisting change is like trying to push water upstream. Some people call change progress and celebrate the improvements that it brings, and others curse those same changes and wish for the good old days. Same changes, just a different response. The choice is ours. We can be leaders or we can be followers. And then I spoke about the fact that change has the ability to present many opportunities. And when I speak about change, I do so in the context of growth and development, and specifically around the change of leadership, which is uplifting and exciting, and how in embracing this change, we should concentrate on 5 key ideas: vision, outlook, authenticity, commitment to self-discipline, and growth and development. Our vision or imagination guides everything that we do, and is led by a set of core values. And without a strong set of core values, passion is weak and commitment is soft. Core values provide a context for continuous growth and development that take us towards our goals and towards our dreams. And our core values project forward to become our vision. To create something, we must be something. For example, becoming a parent is easy, but being one is tough. We can't teach our kids self-discipline unless we are self-disciplined. We can't help build strong teams unless we are strong team players ourselves. And this timeless principle applies to every facet of our lives, no different to us at Moriah College. We can't help develop a close community if you're not a good neighbour. We can't enjoy a happy marriage if you're not a loving partner. We won't have a supportive network of friends or colleagues until we're a supportive friend or a collaborative colleague ourselves. Good intentions are useless if they stop there. One key characteristic of authentic leaders is action, and real leaders really make it happen. So we commenced 2019 with a renewal of our senior educational leadership, and we commenced with Linda Fisher joining the college in the role of Head of Primary School. And Linda has set about being a change agent to ensure that the school she leads honours its commitment to grow greatness in every child, one child at a time. And she has brought with her an energy and a manner which has endeared her to parents, to students, and to her colleagues. When reflecting on the valuable role of our teachers, I know that we made the absolute right decision in appointing Roberta Gut and Donna Del Bar as our co-acting college principals for the past 6 months. And during their leadership, Roberta and Donna supported our professional staff, creating a culture of respect, communication, and trust. It is no easy task to step into an interim acting principal position, but in a very short amount of time, they demonstrated how to lead from the front, serving our school community with both dedication and with distinction. And Donna, who unfortunately is not well, is unable to be here tonight, but I would like to pay special mention to her. Moriah has been truly blessed by Donna's presence over many years of her service, and I know that I speak on behalf of everyone in saying a heartfelt thank you to her for giving of herself so unconditionally to the school and to the community. 25 years as as primary school principal, and then always willing to step into the breach when needed. And this time is no different. And we cherish and value the contribution that Donna has made to Moriah, and wish her and her family well for the years ahead. Roberta, you have left an indelible and positive mark on the Moriah family. Through your passion for the role in the college, your obvious competence and outstanding work ethic, a transparent and open approach, and a commitment to doing what's right, even if it's not always popular, Moriah College has flourished under your leadership. Roberta has always acted with the sole intention of making Moriah the very best that it can be. And I'd like to thank you for your continued service to Moriah, a place that is very dear to your heart. I look forward to your continued significant contribution to the college. And now, some 8 months since I proudly made the announcement of the final piece of our leadership renewal, it is my great pleasure to welcome Rabbi Smukler as the 9th college principal of Moriah College. Some of you may remember Shua from his 10 years at the college when he became Rabbi and Head of Jewish Studies in the middle school. And I've now had the opportunity to spend time with Shua over the recent months. And I'm pleased to say that he has only grown and developed since that time, and that he is both a visionary leader and an exceptional educator. Shua understands the critical role that Moriah College plays in the Sydney Jewish community, and he intends to uphold and promote our standing as a school of excellence, delivering a world of opportunities and academic success in a unique, modern Orthodox, Zionist Jewish framework. Sharing our commitment to teaching excellence, recruiting and retaining the best and most inspirational teachers, Shua has a strong track record of supporting and nurturing educational staff to expand their leadership capacity. And this includes embedding a culture of professional learning, of innovation, teaching excellence, academic rigour, all within a general and Jewish curriculum that is relevant and is engaging. Shua is a strong advocate for instilling the values of respect, responsibility, and menschlichkeit, and he has championed student well-being and development programs based on restorative practices, family inclusion, and student voice. As a board, we understand the responsibility that has been entrusted to us to educate the next generation of Jewish youth. We have a clear mission and vision and a strategic plan to ensure that Moriah remains a leading school of choice, where children are provided with a world of opportunities, where staff are developed and supported, and where parents are welcomed as our critical partners, and where Jewish values and our deep love and connection to the State of Israel is at the core of all that we do. And I'm confident that our new principal, Rabbi Smukler, will deliver those outcomes for every child, for every teacher, and every parent. This is an exciting time for Moriah College. In stark contrast to the trend of declining enrolments across Jewish day schools in Australia, we are seeing strong increases in our enrollments across certain year groups, and we are embarking on a development master plan that will see our facilities upgraded into contemporary 21st century learning spaces. As we enter the next chapter in Moriah's 76th year, I'm thrilled that we will be doing so with the leader of Rabbi Smukler's caliber at the helm.